The show for today, we're talking to Pastor K. Walker from the Abundant Life Christian Center in North Nashville, and he's talking about ex-offenders in Tennessee and some of the programs called second chance programs that are designed to help these individuals translate or transform from incarceration to freedom in a real sense. Let's pick up where we left off, Pastor Walker, by having you to identify those individuals who have made parole or have served their term, and now they are out, and they're out of the system, and where do they go from here?
Yeah, I mean, they're still, it seems like I say, you get punished, you know, from the beginning. The purpose of incarceration is to punish and to rehabilitate. You go through the punishment by being incarcerated, you get rehabilitated while you're in there, then you're released, and then it's almost like the punishment phase kicks back in all over again, because of the fact is now, here I am, I'm out. And in a lot of cases, I might not even have an identification card. I understand the state is doing something in that particular area to ensure that inmates have ID cards when they come out of the system. I know the one that just recently got out, he didn't have one, but anyway, they're working on it.
I think they've been working on this for quite a while, because I think we talked about this before, and they didn't come to any kind of conclusion in reference to it.
I think they're actually doing it. I mean, you know, in some cases, like in everything, some things fall through the cracks and stuff like that, but I think the overall process is being done right now. It's happening. But, you know, still, when people get out and I say that they're people, when they get out, they become ex-offenders, and now they got all these challenges. You know, it's like the system has labeled an ex-offender, and myself being an ex-offender, as once a crook, always a crook. And the reason why I say that is because no matter what you have accomplished while you're incarcerated, you know, and no matter how many classes you've gone through, how many different certificates and different skill sets and things you may have, when you get out here in the job market, then people is holding up signs, help not wanted, in your regard, because of the fact is you're an ex-offender and you've committed a crime. It doesn't matter if you've been punished for it. It doesn't matter you have been rehabilitated. It doesn't matter that your whole thought processes has changed and you're not that individual anymore. The fact is you're an ex-offender. You committed a crime. So for the rest of your life, you're going to be punished for what you did. A man commits a crime at 18 years old, goes in the prison system, maybe serves 10 years on a sentence, gets out at the age of, 28, but for the rest of his natural life, he's going to be branded as an ex-offender. That's going to follow him for the rest of his life, no matter 10 years past, 15 years, 20 years past, he's still considered as an ex-offender. So what they're saying is you're still considered as somebody that's unworthy, but the parole board says that you are worthy enough to be released back into society. So therefore, we're paroling you. But now you're out here, you're an ex-offender, you're trying to struggle to get a job. I mean, the economy, the way that it is, I mean, people that are not ex-offenders are struggling to get a job. So you can imagine the magnitude of the challenge that an ex-offender is having in trying to find a job. But now you understand, Dr. Haney, these people got families. They may have had them going in, may have gotten out, and may have a family now. And their family deserves to be protected. Their family deserves to eat, to have life insurance, health insurance, and all the other types of things that's afforded to every other citizen in America. But at the same time, you said in the individual that since you're an ex-offender, you don't have a right to that. You don't have a right to gainful employment. You don't have a right to have benefits for your children, benefits for your spouse, to feed your family and stuff like that. You don't have a right to even protect your family because you committed a crime so many years ago, and it's just so unfair to people. So what is the person supposed to do? And then they want to always hold up this recidivism rate or this reincarceration rate, and then they want to hold that up not truthfully, because if the truth be told, over 52 or 53% of the people that reoffend or are reincarcerated for technical parole violation. And what I mean by that is they failed to report to their parole officer. They didn't find a job. They moved without letting their parole officer know. They went out of the county without letting a parole officer know. Those things like that, which are technical violations, but at the same time, the obstacle course is put before the individual coming out, and it's not enough done in the state legislative arena to make that different, you know, because I'm not understanding why I got to pay taxes, but I can't be treated as a citizen.
You know, one of the things that you've indicated is that there's a general prejudice